my descendants do not come from China, but they come from Sicilia. And that's an island that's also a sovereign island. It's an island that has many of the same problems as Hawaii. But I've been living here for a long time. And I came here because I was told to come here. So I am a cultural practitioner. I'm a traditional midwife. What? Oh, you can't hear me? Oh, usually people say, hi, I'm Al Khalil. Quiet your voice down. Okay, so did you hear anything I said?
Sure.
Okay, so the reason why I'm here is because there's kuleana and accountability for cultural practitioners. Listening to the kupuna yesterday was an honor because he has kuleana. He may not have come from the bloodline of the Kanakaole, but it's like Queen Liliuokalani was so amazing that way, is that we're all from Hawaii, but we all have kuleana and accountability. So I come here and as a traditional person, as a cultural practitioner, even before the ali'i for me, Kahalu'u was there for the original, the first peoples here, because we are different. I now teach around the world. I teach medical doctors about birth, for example. Now that's interesting, isn't it? My son's an ER doctor. I know how many years, my husband's a physician. I know how many years these guys go to school. But traditional people are given this knowledge. But we need our picos. Now, it's beyond just a pico of Kahalu'u because we also are deeply connected into the natural way of life, into the plants, into the medicines. We have deep respect for that, for the la'i, to protect us. It's deep, and those picos are what feed us. Kahalu'u is more, for me, more than just where the ali'i is, it's where it's lined up. And that's why they got that place back, and that's why the heiaus are going back. It connects to the solstices. Now, I was raised with this. I've helped over 1,000 babies. I have been doing birth since I was a teenager. That's how long I started. Because I come from a long line. I can go into my genealogy on my Sicilian side 4 generations back. I have citizenship there too. I am the only traditional midwife that can prove genealogy in these islands and in Sicilia. That is a huge kuleana abi. I have to walk that line. I need those places, and they need their places, because we cannot keep annihilating our native peoples. They hold a knowledge of these places. When one of the Kahulu'us asked me to marry them, I did their births. They brought me there. And I'm walking in with her mom and I'm saying, teach me a little bit more history, because I'm feeling like, whoa. I did not know that was where where the solstice, where the equinox, that means makali'i when Lono starts, when makihiki starts. That is so deep, and I'm trained in these things. I'm taught these things. And she tells me, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I shouldn't be marrying anybody here. And I said to her, I want to switch it over to you. But then the mom said, no, they picked you. You're the mama. When you're a midwife, you're the mama. You're the mama. That's just a term of respect. But as soon as I could, when I got, and we weren't at the house, but we were on the beach right there, where that family has been married forever. I gracefully turned it over. Can you please tell us what they are and finish this ceremony up as soon as I could? Because I know my place. And as much as I'm trained, and as deeply as I'm trained, do know I'm still a little ant. And I've been deeply trained by African Americans, by Native Americans, by my own people, by kupuna here. These babies that are coming in here are already makakau. They are makakau. Their kupunas are coming, they're coming to their kupunas and dreams. They're telling me, you need to help this one. I'm not delivering that baby. I'm just letting that baby deliver. I'm assisting that birth. So do know, you cannot take this place. When you go into Lono'oku and you see the heiaus there, you are already going into a development. That shouldn't even be there. It's beyond the pollutions and the hygiene and all of that, and that's important. Our it's way deeper than that. Please, for your own mo'opuna, for your own generations, because what you do, you're accountable for too, and just like I am. So it falls on our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren. We trying to go back clean this up for seeing 7 generations behind us that are gonna come. We want them to be stronger than us, right? We all want our children to do better than us. We want our grandchildren to do better than them, and on, because we want this land to be turned back into aloha, into love. And we have so much. When you look at that place, when you look and go up there, it's deeply connected to that vortex of our 3 mountains right here. And what are they doing up there? They're bombing. We have 125,000 coming in here every year and a half to bomb. That's affecting us. That's raping the mama. And it ripples down. So all of this needs to stop, but that place right there is where they go to learn. Where they will have their meetings again. And I don't need to ever be in those, because I know my own bloodline. I'm honored to even walk. I'm honored to play games over there. I'm honored. But they know their songs. They know their chants. If you listen to the TMT hearings, and I would advise you to, because they're all on OEV TV, listen to the Kanapole. Look at, it's the water. Those mountains hold the water. They don't just hold the fire, they hold the water. And those aquifers, we have been working 1.5 years at Kahalu'u right now to restore those fish ponds. We need that water. These are sacred sites. We do not need more development and more people that come here that don't even know where they are. They're just trying to get away. You know, it's like I talked to those young military boys up there. They don't even know they're being exposed to depleted uranium. They just taken a job because that's the only job they can get. And these people that are coming over here, they may have worked their whole life to get over here. They may or they may not have. But regardless, this is not their place. We cannot do this to Native people again. And so whatever we have to do, we will do. We will put our bodies there again because we have to. And I know you've got the judges, and I know you've got the lawyers, and I know you've got the police, and I know you can call in the National Guard. I know that. But we are connected to this place, and that place is stronger than all of that. So I really want to thank you for listening. And I did know this morning when you said that, when you said raise your hand, I knew that you said that it was not because of you wanted to see who of us could come back. So Kalamai that happened. That's, you know, everybody has deep emotions about this. But and I thank you for being here, and all of you. And I ask you to all take a journey back. Close your eyes. Imagine you're still alive for your great-grandchild coming into the world. How healthy do you want that baby to be? And how much do you love this land? Because when that Kapuna spoke yesterday, he has a deep kuleana. It's so deep that he was taught this. Because the Evi, if you go up in Hulalai, if you look at burials up there, the piles of rocks were moved. They were moved because cattle people came in and they put up fences. So you cannot think that you know for anything where those Evi are. I mean, what she shared yesterday about the wall, it's like, duh. Why do you think you put up a wall like that? Learn the language. Learn the kauna of it. Take the time. I worked and learned. I do. I mean, I'm not perfect at Olela Hawaii, but I speak it to get by. That's my kuleana. I need to know where I am. So that wall, of course it's got Evi under there. Why would someone have to get up here and tell you that? That's maha oya on your part. That they even have to sit up here and tell you where their bones are. You guys need to pack it up. You need to pack it up. And big thanks for these two. Be patient, and thank you yesterday also for helping them. I appreciate that. You know they're not lawyers. These women are working, have been immersed in this. They have a huge kuleana on them. They're speaking.